Welcome! Today I'm going to make some stuffed shells from scratch. So I have some great fresh ingredients here, and I'm going to show you that it really doesn't take that long at all to make something delicious from scratch. So let's start out. I'll show you the ingredients. I just got back from the cheese store in Nazareth, and oh God, where do you see the cheese? Take a look. I'm going to make a large batch of these, so I have a large box of jumbo shells. Right now I'm getting ready to boil them on the stove. In the meantime, these are the other things. I use an amazing amount of garlic in my stuffed shells. That's a very important part. I'm going to cut this up and mince it. I'm going to use some regular pasta sauce. This is Parmesan Romano, and it's one of my favorite blends from Wegmans. I don't add a lot of spices to it because there are a lot of little spices in here. But I do add some basil and some oregano. Also, one of my secret ingredients, now you know, is golden raisins. Okay, I have 2 balls of fresh mozzarella. Now, these are so special to me. These are from Calandra's Cheese, and you couldn't get any better mozzarella than this. And I usually order them fresh. You can also get dry, which a lot of people like to cook with the dry, but you can see how moist they are, and when you cut them open, they're really creamy and moist, and that's going to make the best stuffed shells that you ever had. The other thing that's really important is the ricotta cheese. Now this is a little bit messy here, but I'll show you. This is 4 pounds of fresh ricotta, and this, have you ever seen such creamy, delicious looking ricotta cheese? These ingredients really make this dish. Okay, I'm going to show you how to mix this all up, and it's really simple. First I'm going to get the shells boiling while I talk to you. There we go. I'm going to take the ricotta cheese and just break it up a little bit. I'm going to use this pan to mix it in because it's a nice size. Just break it up a little bit. Alright, then I'm going to cut up the mozzarella cheese into little chunks. I think I can do that real quick with a knife, so we won't need to get out the food processor or anything like that. Okay. I'm just going to make thin slices here, and the idea is I'm just going to make small cubes, because all this will melt. Some we're going to use for the ingredients, and some we're going to use for topping. So I'll go off and cut this up, and then I'll be back. Alright, I neglected to mention that I'm going to add 2 eggs to this also. So we're going to crack a couple eggs. Beat them up. Pour them into the mixture. Now we have the cheese completely cubed up for, well, I used almost 1 piece is what we're going to put into the mixture here. I don't know how much this weighs. Now the amount of cheese that I added there is about a pound of cubed up mozzarella. You can use shredded mozzarella if you don't have fresh. These balls weigh anywhere from a pound to a pound and a quarter. So I'm going to cut up some more to reserve it for a topping, and I'm going to cut up the garlic next. Alright, we're going to add all the garlic chopped into the dish. Mix it around a little bit. Alright, next come the spices and raisins. Alright, I'm going to take some basil now. You can use fresh if you have it. I'm going to use dried basil today. Sprinkle some on. Then I have some oregano leaves. Let's add some oregano for the Italian food. Then we're going to take some golden raisins. And Rick's making a face at this, but this is what adds a little sweetness that you don't usually get in the kind of stuffed shells that you get from a frozen section. So all these little ingredients make a difference. Okay, I'm going to stop at 2 boxes for this mixture here. Now let's mix it all together. In the meantime, I preheated the oven for 350 degrees. A nice creamy mixture. If you have cheese that is not that creamy, you should add a little bit of milk. And another little tip, you might want to add something like buttermilk. What do you think, Rick? Should we add a little buttermilk?
No.
We're going to add a little buttermilk. This is very creamy and it has a lot of delicious flavor to it. Okay. Not a lot, just a little for some extra creaminess. Alright, I believe the shells are ready, so we can stuff them and put them in a tray. Take a look at that mixture. Doesn't it look nice? I'm going to use a disposable tray for this that's oven safe because I'm making this for a housewarming present for my friend Avery and her family. So it'll be easy to transport. Okay, here's the pasta sauce. We're going to put a little bit on the bottom first. Spread it so that it covers the bottom of the pan. You're going to take a shell, it's a little bit hot, and stuff it with the filling. Now I like to make them nice and full, and then they'll fluff up a little bit more when we bake them because of the egg in the mixture. So make nice stuffed shells here. They smell good. Okay, now there's one tray, and what you can do if you like to, which I might do with another tray here, is you can add meatballs in between, or you can add other kinds of meat, sausage, or whatever you like in your Italian food. But for this tray here, I'm going to pour some of the sauce on top. It's okay to let the shells peek through, but we do want to provide enough sauce that they get the taste in every bite. Now, because I put eggs in this, I like to bake it right away, and then they can take this tray and warm it up later on. Now I'm going to take some of the mozzarella that I cubed up, just sprinkle it in here. Hopefully this will taste delicious to them. And I'm going to put this in the oven. In the meantime, I'm just going to use the rest of the ingredients here to make a couple more dishes for ourselves and my mom. And everybody will be fed well tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to pop this in the oven at 350 degrees until the cheese is melted and it's nice and bubbly. It'll probably be about 45 minutes. Alright, here it is, hot out of the oven. So, see how easy that is to make some nice fresh stuffed shells? Try it if you like this recipe. And I want to say good luck to Avery and Michael and Kelly and Brett. Hope you enjoy your new house and that you're happy there. Okay, thanks for watching my videos.